Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. All right, we got Joshua, and I fiddled around with Estelle's ornaments in between episodes. So now she has some decent spells. Well, more decent. But oddly enough, hers and Joshua's layout looks pretty similar. Anyhow, I digress. Let's go and fight whoever it is we have to fight. And no? Oh, okay. I was just one step away. Oh, that's right. There's a map back here. No, there wasn't. That was for the other floor. So? Okay, that goes up. I'm looking for a solidary rooms. Not gonna happen here. And nope. My first choice was wrong. This does not bode well. But again, I should have known that, from my time in school. You know what? It's a strange thing. I don't know how many of you are like me and are like, okay, when I get this test back, I am going to check this and this answer because I thought it was this to begin with, but more I think about it, it's going to be this. I even put little symbols next to my questions that I wanted to double check. Never did it. It's just, okay, this is just me being on my soapbox, so bear with me, ignore me, whatever. But it's such a folly of youth to just take education for granted. Just I am at the age now where had I had this level of, I don't want to say respect, but appreciation for schooling, I would have done so much more and would have done so much better and actually tried and studied. But I was like at the time, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do me and have some fun. Bad call. Hindsight's 2020. But still, if you are in school or fuck. Okay. Thank God for food items. Joshua only gets 6. Fuck. At least I'm getting good EP stuff. 7 rings came. Wear good shoes and you'll never see defeat. Sage words. Just completely sage. But, fuck, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah, education. If you're in school, take it more seriously. If you don't already. Maybe not. Only take high school seriously if you want to go to a good college. And first of all, you're going to get in debt no matter where you go. So pricing one over the other, don't do it. Just do what you want to do and go where you want to go and just... All right, case in point. I first went to the University of Cincinnati, and that opened up my eyes because I had just been living in a small town my entire life. I'm like, oh, this is what the world has to offer? Hell yeah, dude, count me in. And I just loved the city so much, and then I had to, well, not had to, I chose to come back to my small town because we had a decent college nearby. Not for the program I wanted, but it was still a decent college. But over that time, it made me just appreciate education and just made me think, wow, I could, and I just go around in a big circle, I could have gone anywhere in the world for my education. It might have cost a little more, but so what? I would have been out of my hometown and just out in the world. Oh, another resting station. This is so good. But yeah, don't be afraid to leave your town because the world is a big place. Everybody needs to go out and explore it to some extent. I know my horizons were just extremely broadened when I went out even to Cincinnati for the first time. And when I went to places like New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, and yeah, those are the places. But those places just open up my mind. I'm like, oh my God, the world is so massive and it has so much into it. Why am I just spending so much of my time in life in my town that I've been in my entire life? Okay, so down leads to an item, then back up, then center. Okay. Something tells me I'll need to keep the brig cells in mind. Estelle, sweetie, are you writing all this down? If not, you probably should, you know, having a lay of the enemy's grand base in case, you know, it doesn't get destroyed by some means. Shit. Bail. All right, so another proxy puppet. You understand how hard it is to come up with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. Ah, somebody was getting salty. I love this game for that. No other game has done anything like interacting with the chest after it's been ransacked. What did I want to go? Was it up and over? I think so. Not feeling it, dude. Just leave us alone. All right, brig cells are right there, but I can't do a... Is there anything down here? I don't remember. If I don't remember, that probably is a good indicator that there wasn't. Yep, there wasn't. Yeah, no, dude. Gotta double check the map one last time. Did I miss a... Yeah, I did miss a treasure chest. It's gonna bug me not to get it. Gamers are some of the most greedy people. They will risk their characters' lives and limbs just for some treasure chest that may or may not even be worth it. You don't think it's true? I dare you. Ooh. Nice. Say, haven't we met before? I don't know what you're talking about. I almost never talk to treasure chests. You know what? No. Some of my best friends are treasure chests. Well, my best friends are treasures. Not really chests, even though one has a big chest. That gives her a lot of back problems, and I feel bad for her, because just, guys, we can look and appreciate boobs all day. Well, probably shouldn't, but we can. But we don't have to deal with the back pains that comes with it. Like, it was a completely serious talk. And it's, I don't mean this in a creepy way or in any like negative sense, but my boss has the biggest boobs I have ever seen. Now, I haven't actually seen them, but they're like anime size. And the other day I was talking about, she was talking about how she has some back problems. Like, have you ever considered getting a breast reduction? I know your husband will be upset, but you'll probably feel a lot better. And she got a kick out of that. Okay, give up. Holy, since when does the airship have its own landing port? Yes, the Crimson Ark, the glorious pride of the society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. It can provide berthing up to 12 smaller vessels. It's unbelievable. I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar in the furthest end. Got it. Oh, okay, Stella, it's a good thing that you're following him. Just in case he tries to, you know. Oh, furthest back ends and further back in. My oopsie. Ooh, roasting marshmallows. Damn you, intelligent AI, to get us both. Not worth it. If I can get a preemptive strike on these fucks, I will. Ooh, 100 victory stake. I won't use that for battle. Oh, that's why I have so many. Cures all ailments. Because I always, reminds me. I always buy either 4 or 5 of a certain item if I haven't. Oh, nope. If I haven't had it before. So we can add it to the recipe book and, you know, oh, wait, you have a shit ton of these. Maybe this is the one that you bought in excess. I like, hey, they don't even pay us any mind. Here we go. Okay, so 12, so it should be... You're a bit late, aren't you? Ah, Campanella. Joshua, how cold. You have that nice long heart-to-heart with Loe and you don't even stop by to say hello to your old friend Campanella? I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess, you knew I was coming this way. Well, I am one of the Grandmasters sent... Well, I am the one of the Grandmasters sent to observe the plan. My job to notice more than the others do, after all. It's impressive, though. You changed quite a bit in the, what, half-decade since we last met? I'm much more of a man, You haven't literally changed at all. Even your appearance is the exact same, as though you haven't aged a day. Oh, I make sure never to skip my daily skincare, after all. I heard you enjoyed a good romp in a dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics. Could you be more aggravating? You're waiting for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already. Oh my goodness. What a strong little girl. I wonder what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, pluck whose heart like... I forget myself, though. Your proper girlfriend is the bandit girl, isn't it? Ooh, Joshua, you're such a stud. That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you know about Josette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same. I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. Do you intend to stop us with force? No. That wasn't my intention at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfold. I have no duty to impede you two directly. Wait, really? Why bother us? Say farewells, of course. You know, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd make your escape a little more riveting. Are we fighting an airship? We're fighting flying machine, so same difference. The pale Apache flying oral. It's an Apache helicopter! The Society is already working models? And so a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. How will this affect their legend? Okay, guys. I think you know what time it is. All right. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Yeah, Estelle, if you could level up like twice, that'd be fantastic. Nope, just once. Insulating tape times 2. Yeah, just between Earth Wall and... yeah. But Missy's very good as well. Oh, yeah. Enough of your stupid messing around. Now, there's no need to be so angry. Anytime, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. And whoosh. What? Well, you two, let's meet again soon. He's gone. It's just a little escape trick he knows. Don't worry about it. More importantly. Hey! You sure they came this way? You're the sounds idiot. No doubt about it. Time to get out of here. Yep. Noping the fuck out. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. Got it. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. And we can go. Ah! I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. And Geronimo! It's them! Fire! Don't let them escape. Yeah, guys, you know how strong your airships are. You know that's not going to do a single dang old thing. We're falling! It's fine. We'll correct shortly. There we go. So Campanella is going to be fixing the engine, so the Glorious will still be going. Are they going to fly away? Hell with that. So are they, the airships. We're going after them. Good luck catching them. You're dealing with Joshua Astray. He's not going to make things easy on anybody. Neither of his girlfriends. Oh, this is radar, isn't it? The 3 lights getting closer. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. You know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. The ship doesn't have any armaments, however. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why did you go for a ship with no weapons? The ship was undergoing maintenance, so security was lighter. It was an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. An emergency? Wait, you mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious? Enough. We'll be flying through rough. So hang on to something. Ah! Just land this down in fuck, I forget what it's called. It's where Cassius is at. I'm sure those fuckers won't be smart enough to follow them there. Yeah, great aiming, guys. Maybe one of you are hitting him. Oh. And here comes the Jaws ship. Ooh, good piloting. Guys are chasing us seem pretty good. The pilots have been through one of the Society Pilot Focused Enhancement programs, most likely. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they're very good. Get it? They're like the guys from earlier. They're bad at adapting, though, so maybe we can cause some sort of accident. Were we hit? No, wait. That wasn't our ship. Oh, it's gonna be... Yep. Guy bandits. What a reunion. That's... No way. The Bobcat, but why? Joshua! Joshua, you're on that ship, right? That voice. That voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? Thought you'd be out of Libero by now. My brother got all worried that you might run into a problem, so we've been shadowing that flying whale for a while. Really? Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle! Enough you two. Besides, lad, we have a little payback to give the society ourselves. We thought we could stick around here until we settled our other debt. I see. Thank you. You saved me. Ha! You better be grateful. Oh, sorry, that was Josette. We've had an eye on you for a while and noticed you weren't firing back. Some kind of problem? Had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proving to be a bit of an issue. Can imagine. What do we do then? Right then, we'll split them in two. Probably lose one, right? One? No problem. It's a plan then. Blessing of Adios be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? I'm sure they should be more focused on, you know, their ship compared to the bandit ship, but that's just me thinking aloud. Well, Estelle, I think it's time for you to revert back to humans' prime nature of grabbing a stick and hitting your selected mate in the head to knock them out and then drag them back home. Just saying. That's probably the best idea to do with Joshua. Estelle, is anything on the radar? Nope. All the lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. Good. Gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. Never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. Just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. But suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight. Maybe they'll be friends. All sorts of stuff can happen. It's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never really clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But, you've had some good time with Loey and your sister, right? Loey told you about that, didn't he? It's true. I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human, chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I know is that he was hurting my sister and I had a bad feeling. So I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people even then? I had never been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. That moment, I finally realized I shot a man. I wasn't quite dead, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gargling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Loey was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Loey, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see, but even talking about this doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at my heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you. I finally came to think of you as someone dear, but somewhere it felt like it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling, the empty void of the broken puppet that is Joshua Estray. You're not gonna let him go, are you, Estelle? Big dramatic scene on the beach. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you'll only be a burden to me, so... You're a terrible liar. You know that? What? Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. And now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason. The one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken? You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never ever have? And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you, or you'll hold me back. What? It's all a bunch of lies. Every single one. Especially that last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua. Really. Listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault your sister died, and you've never forgiven yourself for something. You'd never forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. It's ridiculous. Wiseman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. It took away my ability to feel that, so I wouldn't hesitate during operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it. I'm not talking about something that superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. It's because I'm broken. No. Wrong-o. You aren't letting yourself self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem to get away from it. A lot of people do that. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you're trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared, mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart, and you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But I can't... Bash him! Bash him in the head. Why can you? Have you forgotten, Buster? I am Liberal's #1 Joshua Wrecker. Watcher. Now that I know all about your past, too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Stray in the world. I know more than Wiseman or Loa, even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Hug him! Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. It's not going to change if you leave again, Joshua. That's why I have to do to be who I am. And so Joshua, let's make a promise. A promise? Let's go forward together from now and protect each other. Equally. Strong enough to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense society throws at me, I won't die. So, you don't need to be afraid for me anymore. I promise. Estelle, I'm crying like a little bitch. I've been able to cry since Karen died. Could never even shed tears as an act, but now... It's okay. Ah, no one's looking. Cry as long as you want. I'll just hold you like this. Oh, they're adorable. Back together. So happy. You all good? That was a little embarrassing. No kidding. Oh, right. Here, let me return this. Oh. Seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob it off on others without thinking, buddy. Yes. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? What type of person? She was friendly to everyone she met. Almost to a fault. She had dignity born of humility. She and Loe back then, were perfect together. I was always just a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind, dignified. She was kind of like Chloe then. It's a good comparison thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but similar in spirit. Estelle? Oh, nothing. Speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. Estelle, if you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back, I'm going to drag you by your hair, okay? Sure, you were Wiseman's spy, but you didn't even know it. Even helping the bandits get their ship back was done to help society, right? If you tell Dad about the society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what we call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on. How can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know what society we're talking about. You're going to kill them all? It'll take nothing less to stop Weissman and Louie. Even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You're going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're... Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? Not at all, it's just... You've matured a lot as a person since we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh, Come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile make my heart race? It's because it's been a while. It still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey, you got along with that tomboy, right? Tomboy. Oh, you mean Josette. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, she came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand each? Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over for that night? Do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault. Mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Estelle. Estelle, I suppose I do. Hey, Joshua! Is that the bandits? Yep. Well, what an opportune time for you guys to see us. Still looks like a frog and not a bobcat. That tomboy! What? Aw, heck, you got away too? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you as a distraction. I don't think they'd like me tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Oh yeah, you guys did save us back there, so thank you, really. We wouldn't have made it without you. Ha! There's no need to thank us. I remember saving you. Just keep your things to yourself, okay? Okay. One of you is getting dragged off to prison after, it looks like. That aside, Astray, what are your plans now, huh? Came to ask if you wanted to join us, but I'm thinking it looks like we don't even ask. Yeah, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, I'll be traveling with Estelle. Joshua! I see. Whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come back to us. You always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Thank you, Josette. Don, Kyle, I owe you so much. That's our line, lad. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again. Sucks to suck, Josette. Bye. We just hear Josette's crying as they go off into the distance. I am so happy with all of this turn of events. Still got her kiss do-over. You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You're captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Oh. And to be honest, Louie probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. Fairly certain the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was. All the enforcers are the same. In terms of power, they're all masters, far stronger than me, even Renee. We have picked a fight with what will be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah, we know, but I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I'll walk with you to the very end. Joshua. Promise too, to the very end. Aww. That was everything I wanted in their reunion. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here because it's been going on for a while, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.